Hi, this is John Hunter with REL Acoustics. I'm REL's chief designer, and we thought we would introduce you to the new HT 1003. We had 4 basic goals in this. First of all, we wanted it to be extremely affordable. These are not wildly expensive pieces. Second of all, we needed it to play extremely loud. Anytime you do home theater, at some point during a movie, even a relatively modest movie, you're going to have some very loud special effects in there. We need to be able to handle that with ease. Third thing we had to do was develop great drivers and amplifiers. That's not an easy thing to do on a budget. And then the final internal goal, if you will, we're known for beautiful design. And so even though we were on a tight budget, we really wanted these to look the business too. Anytime I start a project, what I work hardest on is getting the driver right. Ultimately, that's what your ear hears. It's extremely important that we get all of the details of driver design right. I'm looking for speed as well as output. What we did here, and on a very limited budget, we used glass fiber as a bed coat. It keeps the cost down, but is still very, very light. And then we did throw a little bit of exotic in there. The center cap on this piece is true carbon fiber. It adds almost no weight and just about triples the stiffness of the driver. We were able to blend that balance of budget and performance and result is a piece that is just an absolute beast. For our HT, it's extremely important that we have a few things in these amplifiers. It has to be extremely high power, can't take up a lot of space. So what we have here is a 300 watt Class D amp that takes up very, very little internal volume, which results in more actual cabinet volume. That translates into a lot of sound coming back out to you. We did a few little things. What we've got here are double captions, one right side reading, one upside down. It means that when you look over the top, you can still identify everything you're trying to do. Very simple, very easy to work with, and extremely reliable. One of the things we've become known for over the years is really beautiful industrial design. HT cabinets are really important. First of all, they're larger than a typical cabinet in this price range, and that's to get maximum dynamics. We didn't have a huge budget, so what we turned to was a high quality composite that wraps the entire piece and helps actually damp the cabinet a bit. But the piece on top is really interesting. It's beautiful high gloss lacquer, and what that does is look beautiful, but it also damps cabinet vibrations. We always try and get at least 2 things built into every one of our designs. It's always a 2-for-1. In the end, what HT is about is tremendously high levels of dynamics and output. We have high-powered 300 watt amplifiers. We have a 10-inch carbon glass driver that has huge stroke. We think you're going to love these new HTs. They do a brilliant job with home theater.